Right, now I want to go over the unit conversion homework together with you so that if you don't understand it, you can come back and watch this video so that you can get, you can look back and see how I'm solving these so that you can try to apply it to new problems. Alright, so let's first scroll to the first problem. Okay, let's look at the problem. Read it carefully. How many miles in 3 kilometers? Alright, and I give you the conversion factor. Alright, you don't need to memorize these conversion factors because I will always give them to you. In real life, when you need to convert from one unit to another, you will look it up in Google. But in physics class, when we take tests, I'm not going to let you use your computer most of the time. Okay, there are some exceptions that you'll learn about later. But most of the time, I'm not going to let you use the computer, right? So you can't look that up, but I will give them to you. And if I don't give it to you, you better ask me, okay? And don't hesitate to ask. I sometimes forget, okay? So the first step in solving this problem is write down the original or first starting quantity. What is the starting quantity in this problem? That is, oh wait. Made a mistake. Okay, let me choose the red pen. Okay, the starting quantity is 3 kilometers. All right. Right. So I write down 3 kilometers. Okay. Make sure you write the starting quantity far in the upper left of the workspace because the workflow goes from left to right. Top to down. Okay, so you want to put the starting point of your work at the upper left. Step 2, draw a cross. Draw a cross like this. Okay, step 3, what unit do you want to eliminate? I want to change kilometers to miles. So I got to eliminate the kilometer. Right, so I'm going to, in order to get rid of kilometer upstairs, up on top of the horizontal line, I need to put a kilometer downstairs.
Did anybody change your outlet? Was
Yeah.
it in here?
It's been changed.
They came to it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, so, pardon the interruption. Alright, so you need to put a kilometer downstairs to cancel out the kilometer upstairs, just like in algebra. Alright? And instead of the kilometer, you want the mile. So you put the mile up here. Let's extend this line a little more. Okay. And now you got to fill in the numbers next to the units. Okay. What goes next to a kilometer? Well, look at the conversion factor. Kilometer. The number next to kilometer is 1.609. So I do 1.609. Okay. What's next to the mile in the conversion factor? It's 1. Okay? Now let's cross things out. You can cross out everything that like units in the top and the bottom. Okay? So there's a kilometer in the top and the bottom, so you can cross them out. And then what units are left? Well, only the mile is left, and that's your final unit. And then we say this is equal to, now gather all the numerical factors. Okay. On the top you have 3 times 1. On the bottom you have just 1.609. And what's the unit? It's the mile. Okay, and now we have to simplify. Let me get my calculator. Okay, it's 3 times 1 over 1.609 is 1.86 equals 1.86 miles. Okay, that's my final answer. Let's do another example. Question 2. How many meters are in 4 miles? Okay, step 1. write the starting number in the upper left corner of your workspace. So you can write for MI. Okay. Make sure you write MI. Okay, because if you just write M for miles, then it gets confusing because we also use M for meters. So in order to make a distinguish between miles and meters, you better write MI to tell the reader clearly you mean miles, not meters. Okay. So now, step 2, draw the cross. Draw the cross so that the starting number is in the upper left quadrant. Step 3, identify the unit you want to eliminate, it's the mile, and put that downstairs so you can cross it out. Okay, so mile. Okay. Look at the conversion factor to see what unit you're going to convert to. We're starting with the mile. We want to go to the meter, so we're going to write the meter upstairs. Okay. Next step, associate numbers with the units. You need to go to the unit conversion factor to do that. And we see the number 1 is associated with mile. And the number 1609 is associated with the meter. So 1609, alrighty. And then we're going to cross out like terms top and bottom. Miles cancel out. We're left with the meter. Next step, collect all the numbers. Okay, that's 4 times 1609 divided by 1 meter. Alright. Now let me use the calculator to determine the answer. And the answer is 6,436. 6,436 meters. Alrighty. Simple enough? Okay, let me save my work. Save. Okay. And let me erase everything and let me scroll down to, oops. Let me scroll down to problem 3. Okay. Problem 3. How many kilograms is 300 pounds? Oh, got the wrong pen. Okay, 300 pounds cross. Okay, I want to get rid of pounds, so write down the pounds downstairs. Instead of the pounds, I want the kilograms, so I'm going to write kilogram upstairs. And I'm going to, what's associated with the pound? It's a 1. Okay, get that from the conversion factor. What's associated with the kilogram? It's 0.454. Cross out like units, up and down. Identify what's left, kilogram. Combine numerical factors. Okay, and the unit is kilograms. Get your calculator out. And the answer is 136.2 kilograms. Right? Next problem. How many seconds are in 1.8 hours? Step 1. Write the starting quantity in the upper left corner. Okay, H stands for hours. Step 2. Draw a cross. Step 3, write the unit you want to cancel out on the opposite side of the cross, like that. Now write the unit you want to end up with. associate number with the units. So we have 1 hour is 3600 seconds. Okay, cross out like units upstairs and downstairs. Identify what units are left. And okay, and collect all the numbers. Times 3600 over 1 second, and that is 1.8 times 3600, 6480. Right? Save the work. Save. Okay, erase. Scroll down to question 5. How many minutes are in 500 seconds? Starting quantity is 500 seconds. Draw the cross. Write the unit you want to cancel out downstairs. Okay. The unit you want to end up comes upstairs. Associate number with the units. So 60 seconds is 1 minute. Cross out like units up and down. So cross out the seconds. Identify what units are left. Minute. Okay. Next step, collect all the numbers upstairs and downstairs. Upstairs we have 500 times 1. Downstairs we've got 60. The unit is minute. Do the math. Get your calculator out. 500 divided by, let's see, clear. 500 divided by 60 is 8.3. 8.3. Okay, it's a repeating decimal, so put a 3 with the bar on top. Okay, let's save the work. Save. Right. Erase everything and scroll up and scroll down further. Okay, now we got a new type of problem. We're going to convert velocities. What's 30 miles per hour in kilometers per hour? 30 miles. Okay, but this is the new twist. For velocities, you got to do 30 miles in 1 hour. 30 miles per hour is saying 30 miles in 1 hour, right? So I write it, I start out with a quantity upstairs and a quantity downstairs. Okay, I want to change the mile upstairs to a kilometer upstairs. So I want to get rid of the miles, so I need to put a mile downstairs to cancel it out. And I need to put a kilometer upstairs to go to. Do I need to change the hour? No, because I'm going from miles per hour to kilometers per hour. Same unit downstairs. Okay, so we don't need to change that. Right. So now let's associate number with the units. Okay, mile is associated with 1 according to this conversion factor. What's associated with kilometer? It's 1.609. Okay, and I'm going to cross out the miles. Identify what's left, kilometers per hour. Collect all the terms upstairs and downstairs. 30 times 1.09 divided by 1 times 1 kilometers per hour. Okay. Use calculator to simplify. 30 times 1.609, 48.27. 48.27 kilometers per That's your answer. Okay, what is 100 kilometers per hour in miles per hour? Write the starting quantity. 100 kilometers in 1 hour. Okay, extend the cross. Okay, you got to get rid of kilometer, so kilometer comes downstairs. And instead of kilometer, mile comes upstairs. Okay, and associate number with that. Kilometer is associated with 1.609. Mile is associated with the 1. Okay, cross out the kilometer. Identify what's left. Collect the numerical terms upstairs and downstairs. 100 times 1 divided by 1 times 1.609 miles per hour. Final step, use a calculator to simplify. Divided by 1.609, I get 62.15. 62.15 miles per hour. Okay? Let's save the work. Save. Erase everything and scroll down to number. Oops. Scroll down to number 8. Oh. Okay, let's use the pen again. Okay. Question 8. What is 25 miles per hour in meters per second? Write the starting quantity. 25 miles in 1 hour. Okay, extend the cross. Got to change mile to meters, so we're going to put miles downstairs, meters upstairs. Okay, and according to the conversion factor, 1 mile is 1609 meters. We're not done yet, because now we have to change the hours to seconds. So we have a second cross to draw, right? We want to get rid of hour downstairs, so we need to put an hour upstairs to balance things out. And then we got to end up with seconds downstairs. And put the numerical factor. 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. Alrighty? Now cross out like units up and down. Miles cancel out. Hours cancel out. Identify which units are left. Meters upstairs, seconds downstairs. Combine all numerical terms upstairs and downstairs. 25 times 1609 times 1 divided by 1 times 1 times 3,600 meters per second. Okay, that's equal to, use your calculator. Answer is 11.17. 11.17 meters per second. Okay? Next problem. 80 kilometers per hour to meters per second. Okay, let me just go through this quickly. By now, I hope you kind of get the flow of how things go. Step 1. Write the starting quantity, 80 kilometers in 1 hour. That's what it means to say 80 kilometers per hour. Extend the cross. Cancel out kilometer by putting kilometer downstairs. We want to end up with a meter upstairs. Okay. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters according to this conversion factor. We also want to change hours to seconds, so we need to extend the cross. Hour is downstairs, so to cancel that out, we need an hour upstairs. Okay, like that. and 1 hour is 3,600 seconds, according to this conversion value, right? Let's cross things out now. Kilometer upstairs crosses out with kilometer downstairs. Hour upstairs crosses out with hour upstairs. And what's left? Meters upstairs, seconds downstairs. Collect the numerical terms. Upstairs we have 80 times 1,000 times 1 divided by 1 times 1 times 3,600, and the unit is meters per second. Okay. We don't have any place to write it anymore, so just assume, just remember there's that unit there, and do the math. Divided by. Answer is 22.22. 22.2 repeating decimals meters per second. Alrighty? Okay, let me save my work. Save. Okay, and let me scroll up. Let me erase first. Let's scroll up. Erase. Scroll up. Oh. Okay, final problem. This is my pen. Right. What's 50 meters per second in miles per hour? Write your starting quantity, 50 meters in 1 second. Extend the cross. Okay. Get rid of the meter by putting meter downstairs. And instead of the meter, we want to end up with the mile. And 1 mile is 1609 meters, according to the first conversion factor. Extend the ladder further. Second downstairs is canceled out with a second upstairs. Okay, and instead of the second, we want to end up with the hour. And from the second conversion factor, we know that 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. Cross out like terms up and down. Identify the surviving units. Gather all the numerical factors. 50 times 1 times 3,600 divided by 1 times 1609 times 1 miles per hour. I don't have any room to put that, so assume that it's there. Okay. Now let's do the math. 50 times 3,600 divided by, no, let's go back, divided by 1609, and I get 111.9 or 111.87. 111.87 miles per hour. How is it? You think you can do that on your own now? All right, let me save my work. Save, and come see me if you still have problems. Alrighty, see you tomorrow.